Imagine the world in the early 1940s, a time of great unrest and upheaval. The globe was in the grip of World War II, an all-encompassing conflict that seemed to touch every corner, every life. The world was divided into two factions. On one side, the Axis powers, a coalition led by Germany, Italy, and Japan. On the other, the Allied forces with the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union at the helm. While soldiers fought on land, in the air, and on the sea, another battle was being waged behind the scenes. The race for nuclear power. The United States had initiated a top-secret project codenamed the Manhattan Project. The goal? To develop a weapon so destructive, so powerful, that it could end the war in one fell swoop. With the world on the brink of destruction, a new weapon was being developed that would change the course of history. In the heart of America, a secret project was underway that would alter the course of the war. This was the Manhattan Project, a covert operation that aimed to develop a weapon of unimaginable power, the atomic bomb. The Manhattan Project was a collaboration of some of the brightest minds of the time, scientists and engineers who were driven by the urgency of war and the curiosity of discovery. Under the direction of General Leslie Groves, a military man with a knack for organization, the project took shape. But the scientific helm was held by Robert Oppenheimer, a theoretical physicist known for his brilliance and intensity. Working in secret laboratories scattered across the United States, these scientists undertook the monumental task of turning theory into reality. They were dealing with the unknown, studying the very building blocks of the universe, atoms. Their goal was to unleash the energy stored within these atoms, a feat never before achieved. The development of the atomic bomb was a process of trial, error, and breakthrough. The testing of the bomb was carried out in the desolate desert of New Mexico under the code name Trinity. When the first atomic bomb was successfully detonated, it marked a turning point in human history. The world had entered the atomic age. The creation of the atomic bomb was a scientific marvel, but it was also a harbinger of destruction. The power to harness atomic energy was not only a triumph of human intellect, but also a chilling reminder of our capacity for devastation. On July 16, 1945, in the desert of New Mexico, the world was introduced to the power of atomic energy. This event, known as the Trinity Test, was the first detonation of an atomic bomb. The name Trinity was inspired by the poems of John Donne, a choice made by J. Robert Oppenheimer, the scientific director of the Manhattan Project. The test was conducted on a platform 50 feet high in the barren Alamogordo Desert. The Trinity Test was a culmination of countless hours of research, calculations, and preparations. As the countdown began, the scientists and military personnel present held their breath in anticipation. The tension was palpable. The world was on the brink of entering a new era, and these individuals were the harbingers. At precisely 5:29 in the morning, the atomic bomb, codenamed Gadget, exploded. The desert was instantly illuminated with an intense and eerie light. A mushroom cloud rose high into the sky, reaching a height of nearly 7.5 miles. The earth beneath the explosion melted and became a mildly radioactive mineral, later named Trinitite. The shockwave from the explosion was felt over 100 miles away. Yet, it was the reactions of those who witnessed the blast that truly underscored its significance. Reports spoke of a blinding flash, a sudden wave of heat, followed by a tremendous roar as the shockwave hit. Some were in awe, others in horror, realizing the potential devastation such a device could wreak. General Thomas Farrell, present at the test, described it as a spectacle that was so terrifyingly magnificent and inspiring that it made one feel as though he had been privileged to witness the birth of the world. The success of the Trinity Test marked the beginning of the atomic age. The world had been introduced to a power that could either lead to its destruction or usher in a new era of energy and innovation. The choice, as ever, remained in the hands of humanity. In August 1945, the world witnessed the devastating power of the atomic bomb. This was a moment that would change the course of history forever. The United States, in a bid to end the Second World War, dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The first bomb, codenamed Little Boy, was dropped on Hiroshima on the 6th of August. The city was instantly obliterated, and an estimated 140,000 lives were lost in the blink of an eye. 3 days later, on the 9th of August, another bomb nicknamed Fat Man was detonated over Nagasaki, killing an estimated 70,000 people. These bombings were not just explosions, they were cataclysms that brought about immediate and long-lasting devastation. The cities were flattened, and those who were not instantly killed faced a horrifying aftermath. People suffered from severe burns, radiation sickness, and injuries from the blast. In the years that followed, survivors, known as hibakusha, continued to suffer from the long-term effects of radiation, including cancer and other illnesses. But the impact of these bombings extended beyond the immediate destruction and loss of life. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki sent shockwaves through the global community, revealing the terrifying potential of nuclear warfare. They marked the dawn of the atomic age, a time characterized by the threat of nuclear annihilation, and ignited an arms race that would hold the world in its grip for decades to come. These bombings also had profound effects on Japanese society. The loss and suffering endured by the Japanese people led to a profound commitment to peace and the rejection of war. Today, Hiroshima and Nagasaki stand as powerful reminders of the devastating consequences of nuclear weapons. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked the end of World War II, but they also ushered in a new era of nuclear warfare, an era that the world still grapples with today. As we continue to question the morality, necessity, and impact of these cataclysmic events. The detonation of the first atomic bomb marked a turning point in human history. It redefined international relations, instigating an arms race as nations strived to wield this new, formidable power. This event birthed a debate that persists till today: the ethical implications and potential consequences of nuclear weaponry. As we look back on the events that led to the creation and use of the first atomic bomb, we are reminded of the power of human ingenuity and the responsibility that comes with it.